big on fighting these days, but I don't call the cops. And I'm not big on scrapping lately. When I start, I don't stop. I just need one more person to hate me. Time that time. One more problem might make me kill them all. I'm a heartbreaker, kicker. I'm a hot trigger, nasty words. I got 2 fingers for kissers. I'm a dirtbag, no good bastard. Look, it's no more Mr. Nice Guy, so go ahead and get mad. I'll show you how easy I turn a tough guy to a dead man. I ain't your buddy, haters are obsessed fans. If we were buddies, trust I'd crack a bud just like a red can. Bedpan full of piss and vinegar. Head scan said that I'm not crazy, but I'm similar. Let's dance, let hands, homie, you get slapped fast. Trust me, you're a midget, I'm a monster. Every slap I throw's a finisher. I just need one more person to hate me.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome everybody to another National Park tour flight. Shit, my voice is cracked. Oh, quick shout out here. We got Icarus, Heck, Rudin, Xenon, David's here, and in chat, I think that just about covers everybody. We got Xenon, Icarus, I saw William Kelly here. There he is. And I see Gunner flying along with us. Him hanging out there. Going to HR and expecting them to help you is like playing Russian roulette with a fully loaded semi-automatic weapon. Yeah. And now my dog wants to go out. Well, she's going to have to wait a minute while I get in the air. So, oh shit, dog. Looks like we're holding up the runway for the actual aircraft. Hey, no problem. No problem at all. Let me get... You're at the wrong end. You're on the wrong flight plan there. Hey, Chris. Hold on a second. Icarus, that's next week's flight. That's next week's flight, Icarus. You want flight 5 and I'll tell you in just a second exactly which ones you want. Yeah, I put up next week's already. You want 5 and 6. You don't want 7 and 8. Hey, there's the Flying Frog. Good evening. Yeah, you want flight plan 5 and 6. She's very good. Go see my wife. I don't know if I'd invite Icarus or Cthulhu Head to see my wife. Alright, let's get in the air. We'll get started. They'll catch up. I'm planning on 28,000 feet, 320 knots. Try to get above this nasty ass weather. Just got to get the brake off. I think everything else is set. Auto throttles are set. I'm going to be lazy once I'm in the air. A little bit of crosswind. What are you dinging at me? Oh, throttle's ping too far forward. Yeah, it gets mad at me. Whoa! I rotated too early, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Once the gear's up, it won't matter. Hey, there's Gunner. There's a hell of a crosswind here. 12 knots. It's going to fight me a little bit. Flaps up. Yeah, cheat, get the autopilot on early. If it's going to fly where I want it to. You're entirely too optimistic. Oh, nice. Look at the ships out there. You're going to get a nice view of the ships. Like I said, the weather's not the best, but we're going to let it be what it is. Gets a little bit of background music on. So, had a crazy ass snowstorm, as many of you know. Didn't have internet for 2 days, didn't have power for about 10 hours. Fun stuff. Looks like some more crazy weather coming Thursday, Friday, possibly into Saturday. Hopefully we make it through that with no issues. Whoa, my auto throttle's not working. Now it's going to work. Wasn't paying attention. Speed went way, yeah, landing gear, because it pulled the throttles all the way back to 0. And I was way over speed. And we're going to fly right into a thunderhead. Why the hell not? Let my throttles pick back up. So what happens when you don't pay attention. Going to be a frozen hell days. Yeah, we're not supposed to get the super cold. We're not supposed to get. We're getting down the 14s, but not nice. We're on the east side of that mess. Oh, there's a big freeze up. They even shut photogrammetry off down here because it was freezing up so bad earlier today, and I guess that didn't make any difference. So today we're on our way to South Carolina, the Congaree National Park. The first half of the flight, about an hour and a half ish. We're just going to be cruising in bad weather. Hopefully we'll get above it here. Like I said, I got it set for 28,000 feet. Got a tailwind. We should be good there. Temperatures are good. I don't think we'll have to worry about icing yet. Got rainbow. Just gotta have a new furnace. Don't need for hot to be inside my home. Nah, I know. I'm just glad I heat with propane and wood stove, so I don't worry about if the power goes out or any of that garbage. I've always got heat. Even though the snow got really weird, did knock my stovepipe down. I had to go back out. I had to go outside and set it back up, put it back together. So that's always fun. In 3 feet of snow. Let's put it this way: the snow was so deep in spots where it drifted. It was over here. I was out there. I had to walk out, put my antenna back up and stuff. Not my antenna, my stovepipe back up. Stuff. I got back in the house. I'm sitting here at the computer, just chilling, and all of a sudden I realized my leg is getting like really cold. It's like, what the hell's going on? Like it was deep enough. It filled my pockets with snow. I've never had the snow get in my pockets before. Oh, big stutter again. I guess apparently that has nothing to do with photogrammetry. It just has to do with something in this area that causes it to stutter like that this morning as well. Oh well. It is what it is. They had it fixed good until this last update. It made them worse again. The stutters were down to a bare minimum. Now they're way up to a pretty common occurrence again. Oh, we missed one racetrack back there. There's a racetrack back there. A horse racetrack right here. And a short track right here. Yeah, you gotta love Florida. I like to race down there. And wherever Jupiter is, there's a really nice road course there in Jupiter. Oh, the bigger dog can actually cut trails. She'll go out and jump through the snow to make a path. I've shoveled paths around for them, but she'll jump around to make paths, and then the little fat one tries to go down and gets stuck in them. Yeah, the little one was really pissed off until I got some nice long paths shoveled because she just can't go anywhere in the snow. Her legs are too damn short. It was crazy. We were only supposed to get 8 to 10 inches of snow, and I think we got officially measured here was 30 inches. What's that, Icarus? It looks sick. I love it. Are you flying Gunner's plane? Why am I not getting it? Damn it, I have it too. I have the newest one too. Damn it. You got the new one? Is that maybe why I don't see it? Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. If everybody else in the chat doesn't realize what Icarus is flying is the B-21 Raider. That gunner has been, since the day they debuted it, has been funny because I have it and it's loaded and I'm not seeing you at all, which sucks. But like I said, something Gunner's been working on for a couple weeks is a B-21 Raider. As good a guess as he can do, given what little bit of information we have. But so far it's come out really well. I'm not sure exactly when he was releasing it, but I do know it's coming out Christmas-ish. I wish it would show up. That really sucks. That really sucks balls. It doesn't show up. That pisses me off. So I was just flying a little while ago too. Vic, throw some. Yeah, it's like that all the time for me. Some planes never show, and other planes show all the time, and yeah, maybe yours will. I don't know. Hard telling with this silly thing. And I think the helicopter we're flying in the second part is going to be released soon too. I hope. It's just about done, I guess. Haven't heard from them on a release date yet, but it is soon. Tonight's a great night if you like streamers and want something to do for the rest of the night. At 10 o'clock, but 2 hours and 15 minutes from now, Mr. Brett Plays is going to be streaming some trucking sim, and then at midnight, my time, just some Aussie gamer, I guess he put the gamer back on his name again, he's going to be flying at midnight. So there is that. Just a busy night if you like, if you want to watch streamers. Yeah, definitely before Christmas, freeware. What the hell are you in, Armageddon? You're in a hunt, whatever that is. I don't have that one either. Or that one's not showing. I do have it. I'm surrounded by 737s. So it'll definitely be before Christmas. Alright. Good to know. I think we're going to climb out over top of this. There we go. I have that, but I don't have the Hawker Hunter loaded. Shoot him down. I got no guns. They probably got missiles in the B-21 Raider because it can do it can carry air-to-air missiles in the bomb bays. See how the winds are favoring up here. Oh, now it's a 46 knot crosswind. Yeah, lovely. Holiday shopping's the worst. One is really easy to buy for 5 minutes and done. The other is getting a gift receipt with a gift because I refused to punk out with a gift card for immediate family. Grumpy gets missiles fitted. Need some missiles on here. It's got hard points. Got 4 hard points on each wing. Well, Icarus, you get back there with Gunner and get some screenshots and throw them in the thing, will you? There's no way a DA-62 is going that fast. He's definitely yeah. He was definitely slewing that thing. No, I didn't have my de-ice on because I didn't check actually. I checked before we took off, but no, it's minus 25. Yeah, my windshield's icing up. That's probably a good idea. Where is it on this beast? That should all my lights. That's all lights. That's all lights. So it should be down behind here. Imagine. Comms. Nope. Nope. Electrical. All electrical. Oh, nope. Where the hell is my anti-ice on this beast? Yeah, I survived. It's common up here to have storms this big, so it's not. You just get days without internet, and sometimes days or length of time without power. Kind of a common. It's all fuel on that side. Where the hell is the anti-ice on this beast? Not there. Not there. Over there. There it is. Oh, it says it's on. That's on, that's on. That's on. It's not even working. Oh, it's on. Now my windshield's de-iced. Oh, probably because I hit the switch on my panel. You're late! That's okay, we don't fly your bird till the second half anyways. First half is just nothing but clouds. I would send you. I'd send you all of it if I could. I don't like it. No, 28,000. We're still punching into clouds. May have to turn them off just so we could see. Really funny, if you go up much higher than this, I know this thing can go like 32,000, 36,000 or whatever it is. It can go quite a ways up. We actually have to slow down because start getting close to Mach 1. So you can go higher, but it's slower. Really bummed I'm only seeing 737s. Cool. Oh no, this thing's got a big tail. Got a big tail, lots of control authority. Lots of extra lift. People live in hot places hate the heat. People live in cold places hate the cold. Yep. And I love people who go, this is one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things I hear people say. I don't like the heat because you can only take so much off. But when it's cold, you can always put more layers on. You know what? When it's freaking cold out and you have to shovel your driveway because you just got 3 feet of snow, you wish it was warm. That bullshit about putting on extra clothes doesn't make any difference. Or when it's 40 below zero out, it's cold no matter what. Not really. Cold is just as hard because you get a cold day when it's 20 or 30 below zero out. It's cold even inside when you sit near a window and you can feel the cold coming through even though it's a fully insulated window. Oh yeah, there's days when it's just damn right cold and you can't get away from it. Yeah, if you get too much humidity, it's cold. But then when you get down to friggin' minus 30, minus 40, it's so dry, it's insane. Because the ice is just, any humidity in the air is frozen. I don't know. No, I see a 737 now. East USA. East, my friend. East. You should be out east as default anyways, because your server's in New York City. Or New York. Where's my settings? I can't check that one when I'm flying, can I? See if somehow it defaulted back to only default aircraft. Oh, it's me. I don't have a choice to move. As soon as I have a choice, I'm moving. But right now, I don't have the choice. But cold is cold. It's just as bad. It's funny because I've lived in both extremes. I lived in the southern desert, Nevada, where it gets to 120 degrees. It's just like living here where it's 20 below. You go from air conditioning to air conditioning. You don't go outside at all. Same thing. Here you go heat to heat and don't go outside unless you have to. When it's that cold. And luckily it doesn't down here. Up in Lake Placid where I used to live, it used to get a lot colder than it does. I'm about 800,000 foot lower here. And what a difference that makes from where I used to live. I don't mind the cool and I don't mind the heat, but I hate the friggin' shitloads of snow. It's just swap places. Dude, if you want to be out there shoveling that much friggin' snow, my bones hurt so bad the next day. Oh my god. And it was heart attack snow, and I don't know if you guys know what that is. I know Cthulhu, I don't know what it is, but I don't know if you guys in Australia have that or talk about that at all. Whoa! Coming through! They call it heart attack snow because inevitably when the snow's this wet, heavy wet snow, inevitably they lose 2 or 3 people in the North Country due to heart attacks while out shoveling snow. Because it's heavy and they got to get their driveway cleared out so they don't stop and take a break. They get shoveling because it's so heavy they literally drop dead from heart attacks. Heading is pretty close to 360. I'm at 355, but I'm getting blown sideways with the wind. Take the snow over a bushfire? Yeah. Well, yeah. But I've seen too much snow collapse houses, so you still lose your house. We're at 355, but 360 is damn near close to dead on if you don't have the live weather. You get a snowy day, sometimes you are out there like doing it 4 to 5 times. And Montreal gets cold because of the river. That gets that damp, wet, nasty cold. Oh, it gets, and the wind rips up that St. Lawrence Valley. Montreal is a nasty cold place. Oop. Hey, leave my wing alone. God damn it. I'm going to check my settings real quick. So you're probably going to jump on by me in a second because I'm going to... Yeah, I see you. Right dead clear as a bell, but I'm going to see if I can't It's in general options, isn't it? Traffic, aircraft type, real-time online. Use generics off. No, it's all set fine. Set fine. It's not working. I could try to change servers. Come back. Sometimes that'll work. We do that real quick. Your sim just crashed? Damn it. Yeah, I guess. Alright, you guys are probably way the hell ahead of me now. I'll come back up. Maybe I'll see you this time. Maybe. There's Icarus. Maybe I can see him. No, still 737 for Icarus. God damn it. I don't know why the hell it does this. Sometimes, some days you can't see any plane, no matter what it is. They can even be default ones and they won't see them. And I have the version 2.0 loaded. I'm flying it with the speed brake. That speed brake does wonders helping it land. Switch to the F-18 with a default livery though. Because if you try any liveries, I know I can't ever see them. I think I just lost everybody but Icarus. Everybody got pissed off and left Icarus. I mean, I've lost everybody. Maybe. I just tried that. Or we could all switch to West. Maybe it's the East Coast server causing that issue. Somebody's... Oh, it's a ship down there. At least the weather's breaking up a little bit. That's Kennedy Space Center, isn't it? Where the hell am I? I don't know where the hell I am. Yep, Kennedy Space Center's back there. Right there. I do like that they got trails on the ships now. Wakes. Trails. Wakes. Sure, now that we're over water and nothing to see. Yeah, but now I don't see you now that you're switching back. I don't even see you in the sim. Oh, there people are starting to pop back in. That took forever for people to pop back in. Nope. Didn't do a damn thing. Yeah, I see you. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Son of a bitch. USA East. We can go to West if you want to try that, because everybody just popped back in for me on East. I just saw you pop in. I don't see your aircraft. I think your aircraft's a 737. Yep, everybody go over to west. Yeah. Everybody go to west. Maybe that'll fix this stupid crap. No, I'm online. Go to West USA. If that doesn't, maybe it's a server causing it not to show anybody. I gotta wait for it to reload everybody in. Only one person, but that's not one of us. Didn't I just see them on east? There's Gunner. Let's see if he's going to show your plane. There's Armageddon. Nope, still 737 for me. Ain't that a sumbitch? Let's check Gunners. I have the settings right. It pisses me off. Everybody's a 737. You're like Oprah. You're a 737. You're a 737. Everybody's a 737. Son of a bitch. Icarus is 737. Seriously. This fucking sucks. Hello, Gammy. What's going on? I can't see anything but 737s. Now, the snow's still here. Lots of it, but it's still here. I literally, everybody's flying around me is a 737. Oh, that's definitely an odd 737, Icarus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, easy, Chief. Gonna hit my tail. Even that's a 737. That's a pretty good screenshot. Hey, whoa, Jesus. Scared the hell out of me. I'm the only one that can't see anything. Got an F-18 and two Raiders. Now I can't even see the Raiders now. I got nothing. I don't know what the hell else to try. I could try to cycle the... We switched to West Coast USA to try to see if it would work. I still can't see anything but frickin' 737s. But you're gonna look really funny in the helicopter portion of the flight if everybody's a 737. That is so silly. Inverted formation flying in a 737. Now with new pressurized fuel cells. How far out are we? It's finally working and I can't get an answer. I told you. West USA. I'll type it in. We went to West because East wasn't working. You got to type it for the old guy. You can't hear so good. I forgot what the hell I was going into the friggin' thing for. Those are what could possibly go wrong. We're off the coast of Florida. Not too far from Daytona, by the looks of it. Yeah, there's Jacksonville, so we're off the coast. Not too far. There's Jacksonville, so Daytona's right in here. Ah, you see what they're flying? Yeah. Nice little buggy he's been working on. He had me up till like all hours of the night one night trying to figure out how the actual sizes of it. We spent forever trying to figure out the dimensions of the damn thing. That looks really funny. The continuously rolling 737s. Yeah, what could go wrong? Got a hell of a crosswind up here. That's why I stopped in there to see how much freaking farther the distance was I was out. 26 minutes out. I'm 28,000 feet up, so if I drop 1,000 feet a minute to 5,000 feet, I'll be lined up for landing. Pretty close to it. Start a nice leisurely descent. About 1,000 feet a minute. I could never fly an airline again in real life, but I suspect I don't have the funds to charter private jets intentionally, internationally. No, the spoilers are great. That's odd. That was my idea because I couldn't get it to stop. And then those two spots look like they'd be perfect for it. I was just having a pisser time getting it to slow down. There's a bigger airport about 8 to 10 miles near the one we're going to be landing at and taking off at. That the bigger guys may want to land there. One thing about this bird with the thrust reversers, you can stop this thing on a dime. Go! I don't see Vruden though. I've lost Gunner too. I've lost everything. Fucking thing's all fucked up today. You're like Cartman. Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. I need that. I need that. Somebody's got to show me how to make the sound files so I can make that. Hunt Cartman. Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. There's Gunner. It really sucks. It'd be cool to see the Raiders in the sky. It really bites. I get lazy with this plane. Still at Vero Beach. Jesus Christ, I hope you're in the Tomcat. You can get up to Mach 2.5. So, a little pet peeve happened and it drives me fucking bonkers. 1.3 is like that new fan car, the electric fan car. Pretty fucking wild. Just set the record for the fastest production cars in the quarter mile. I mean, yeah, it did a great time the quarter mile and everything, but that's not a fucking production car. Turns out you're just way behind. You know, making one car does not make it a production car for the world's fastest production car. Should have to meet homologation rules to be considered a production car. That's literally why we got the Subaru WRX and the Evo, was so that they could race the cars. That's why we got street legal versions of the race cars, so that they had to produce 5,000 of them to be considered a production car for racing. If you make 5 or 6 cars, that's not a production car. You know, oh, we get the world's fastest production car. Well, we haven't sold a single one yet. This is a prototype set up for the track, but it set the record for the fastest production car. It's not a production car. Same with that Bugatti that set the record there. They made 10 of them. That's not a production car. Those are handmade one-offs. Make at least 200 of them. Or 5,000 for racing. If you want to race a production car as a production car, it's got to have a 5,000 production series run in the FIA. They've relaxed that now, though. It's not. I think it's 200 now. Yeah, pet peeve. Just drives me bonkers when they do that shit. Hey, the weather cleared. Well, that's nice. This is actually where we're flying today is really close to one of the areas I'm looking at for possibly moving to down the road. Nice mountains that are much warmer than here. What color is your Bugatti? Your Bugatti? Who the hell is Andrew Tate anyways? All I know is he's got like a shitload of cars and seems to be a real pompous ass. That's about all I know about him. That's all I know about him. That's everything I need to know. How pretty that is. I still can't believe you can fly through live weather like that. It changes. You can see the fronts. It's nuts. We're in a damn simulator and I can see the land, the real world. It's bonkers. Oh, it's round. Don't tell anybody. The flat earthers will get pissed. So like I have a completely blank slate for Hangout Fridays. Friday night hangout, fucking Friday, whatever you want to call it. I still haven't settled on a final name for it, but just a Friday night chill. I have no plans, so if anybody's got any plans, throw them in the Discord or throw them in the chat. I know Gunner has a flight he wanted to do last week. I don't know if there was a bush flight somewhere. I don't remember. He was gonna do something. I don't know. If anybody's got anything, let us know. I haven't seen Tim in a while. Of course, I haven't been on in a while. He usually comes in, yells something, and disappears. This would be really nice if I could see some nice B-21 Raiders and an F-18. Antarctica, that seems to summon the Tim. I keep waiting for him to log it, come pop in and go, "What is your name? What is this? Your favorite color? What is your laden weight of an African swallow?" You Mighty Python fans will know that is Tim the Enchanter. Put that on Tim Mullen's race car one time. Yeah. Paul Newman doesn't usually hang in my streams though. At least not that it doesn't chat much. If he does. But the real Paul Newman used to race with him. Most of the guys I raced with, he raced in our series. Oh, that's close. I think you got... Yeah, you pissed off my passengers. That looks freaky. Yeah, it's one of those that either is or isn't. You either really like it or you don't like it at all. And yeah, that's the way, just the way that is. Neat. One of my alts in a lot of games, instead of Gowan, if I'm not using Gowan in the game or Shin, I use Brave Sir Robin. Especially in MMOs, I use Brave Sir Robin a lot. Oh, that just looks weird. That's too weird. His funny is broken. That's all it is. His funny's broken. Whoa! Yeah, no, he's not young. He's an old fart. He's a grumpy old bastard too. He's even grumpier than I am. That's the problem. I got my Tom MacDonald shirt today, or yesterday. Gay Planes. I got my Tom MacDonald shirt and albums, and I'm still sitting here trying to figure out how to fucking listen to the album because the two albums because I wanted to play them live on stream, but I have no DVD player like anywhere. And I don't even have a DVD drive, not even an external one I can plug in to rip the damn songs off of them. Grown man, kid, watch what I can do. What a Mad T. What the hell was the one I liked? Was it The Man Show? Where they send the kid in to like buy beer and stuff? That was freaking hilarious. I need you to see some ID. I don't ask for your green card, pal. The kid was like 12 and they got him going in trying to buy beer. You see Gunner and Icarus? Oh, I see Rudin right there. There he is. He gonna catch up. Yeah, optical drives went from really rare to common. Now there's rare as hen's teeth. Yep. Pigeon deep throat. Oh, dear Lord. There we go. Degenerating right down the tube again. Yeah, I got it. Question for the B-21. What question you got? It looks like a 737. Whoa. Red. It's a nighttime bomber plane. You don't want people seeing the lights. None. Oh, red lights, I would think. You're not feeling very mature tonight. It's okay. It's all good. I'm never getting monetized anyway, so it's all good. Oh, hell. I hate orange. Go for shock and all approach and light it up to high heaven. You can do reddish orange if you want. I think all planes should be red. I love red. Switch to wired mouse and it's working flawlessly. Well, that's good. Land ho! Look at the ships lined up going in there. Holy Christ. Port of Atlanta? Yeah. That's exactly what that is. Going into Atlanta. Not Atlanta. Savannah. What the hell is the one on the coast? Savannah? I don't know, but there's that big... All the paper products and shit are made here. They definitely have the ships lined up going in. God damn it. It's really annoying that I'm not seeing the nice, cool planes. Yeah, I stopped using wireless mouses. Wireless mice. No, it'd be mouses with, because they're inorganic. I don't know. I stopped using them when I was in the middle of a dungeon raid on MMO and battery ran out. I died. It pissed me off and I threw it against the wall and smashed it in a million pieces. From then on, I've had wires on my mice again. Mouse? They're inanimate, so it's mouses, not mice. All these days I'll remember that. Good thing I found out about wireless mouses is being able to turn them off so I don't accidentally wake the PC when I bump the table. Yeah. Yeah, they have that. Guess there's benefits to both. But you usually have like a tablet going too, don't you? For your drawing and all that shit. Or you wouldn't really want a mouse to be interrupting you. The one good thing. Hey Gunner, there's a Steelers fan. Uh-oh. I'm almost out of coffee. I don't know. That we use the F-18's fuel system. Your live was it hasn't updated yet. Oh, somebody likes Pittsburgh. NBC. There's Rudin screaming in. You would think if it was smart enough to say F-18, it would be smart enough to know to display an F-18. You know, you'd think. Still, you can do gunner die for the runway. I put the fuel monitor on the radar so you can use it. Otherwise, run out of fuel. Seems to be lasting now. Good. I didn't even try the autopilot. I was going to, but sorry, yawning. I found myself flying down a canyon, and you know how that goes. Once you start doing that, you're screwed for the next hour or so. I like the fact that it flies like a fighter jet. Oh, but it stalls quick. Especially now it's got dive brakes. You get it too slow and you turn while trying to go in on final and you're too slow. It'll drop out of the sky in a second. Nice. I'm on live weather. I just got slightly low overcast down here. Now we can all laugh at how badly I fly a freaking helicopter with the yoke. Still don't have my thing built. Really? I got nothing. I got some high level or some low level like fog, which would be right for this time of night. I'm sure got them on live. No, they said it's about half the weight. Yeah, I'm on live. Huh. Oh, why am I not surprised? Oh. Armageddon. Ruden's catching up. I'm gonna let this take me right down to 3,000. Got a hell of a tailwind. Definitely gonna have to go around. I'm gonna be landing in a massive crosswind. I don't want to turn it off and back on. It might be a bad weather. I got nice good weather now. Alright, there's Arctic Chill. Yeah, it got pissed off at me. Right now my throttles are fighting the weather. I got good weather. This is what I got. That pissed off my auto throttle. Nice. We've only done one ILS approach, and it went fairly good. I keep telling myself I've practiced more night flying, but I gotta actually practice some ILS and some full instrument flight. End to end. Who's behind me? Somebody behind me. Ruden's catching up. That's gotta be him right there. Screaming in, probably in a 737. A Mach 1 737. Like I say, there's a bigger airport right next to this little dinky airport, so feel free to land at the bigger one if you want. Not this week. Next week's going to be where I'm looking at moving. Not this week's. What the hell am I thinking? The weather pick on Discord? Look at that shit. I got beautiful weather. And I've cycled it about on and back off. I flew out of the bad weather and it's fine. Who knows? I'm not going to argue. I got nice weather to land in. I got some hellacious wind. About a 15 knot tail end. Yeah, what did I say? There comes Bruden in a... No, it's showing Bruden in... Instead of Tomcat, it's showing Bruden in longitude. Gotta love Microsoft Flight Sim, I'll tell you. If it wasn't such an amazing world scenery thing, it would probably piss me off more, but... Yeah, it's like night and day difference. I flew out of it way the hell back there. You had some amazing clouds today here at your house in real life. We just have these lots of wormholes to fly through. Oh, it's a shim. I checked. That's what I've got. Yeah, it's just screw. Maybe it's the... Hello. Hey, it's Mr. Brett Pound. How are you tonight, sir? Welcome, welcome. Just about to end the first leg and switch over to the helicopter. Fun stuff. Oh, his is the same as yours? Well, it's probably that closer to the real weather. We'll find out when I load back in with the helicopter after landing. Which I probably should shut off the auto throttle and start slowing down a bit. I don't know, I got a ways to go. If you got the bigger planes, KNXO is a good option. You don't want to try this little drinky-dink SC07. Mine says I'm 36 nautical miles out, so I'm a little bit behind you guys. I'm not flying a big fancy B-21 Raider. I'm flying a longitude. And with the spoilers, about 2,000 foot runway. Well, this is a narrow little freaking runway, so. And it's not long. Well, this thing's got reversers, so it's not too bad. By the way, guys, do you think it's a good idea to keep your old GPU in case the current one breaks? I think you're either selling my RTX 2080 or using it with another backup PC. Well, I would say, I don't know. If you can sell it for a decent amount of money, still sell it. Otherwise, throw it on a shelf. If this one glitches out, or your new one glitches out, or screws up, you can always throw it back in the system and hope for the best, or at least be back up and playing. Bruden all tucked in formation and his longitude, Tomcat longitude, his Mach 1.3 longitude. They would have a few PCs, so I usually swap the oldest cards and throw it in the bin. Not usually works, so you keep working your way backwards. Oh. I wish I could see the Tomcat. I can't see anything. It's really annoying. I have the Tomcat. I have the B-21 Raiders. I have the F-18s. I can see nothing. That pisses me off. With the ATS. Well, I'm not privy to what happened there, but you gonna rip on ahead. How's my wind looking? Oh, now it's quartered in. It's just gonna be a hell of a crosswind. My gear's wider than the runway. I don't doubt it. I told you it's a tiny little runway. They still buttered it and stopped midfield. You got enough headaches with one sim. Oh, I have ATS and ETS, and I don't play either one of them. I thought I'd play it more in the wintertime, because I did last year. And this year, it's just... I don't even want to fire them up. Last year, I drove the hell out of them. This year, just... don't want to play it at all. American Truck Simulator. That's what ATS stands for. They did a great job. I mean, it's a phenomenal sim, and they've done a fantastic job with it. Just, we're gonna get the auto throttles off and start pulling the throttles back a little back a little. Got to remember that when you shut them off. You made mods for ATS too? No shit. That's cool. I drove it a lot last winter, and this winter I haven't touched it. I drove it enough to go to SpaceX and the new Texas release. I went to SpaceX, and that's literally about all I've done with it. What can a Fast Cow do? Speaking of that, Mr. Fast Cow Productions, you got an estimated release date for your product? Nope. Figured I'd ask. I think the road over there is longer. I'm too fast to put down my first notch of flaps, but I did anyways. It's such a tiny little runway. He's probably too smart for that. He knows people try to hold his feet to the fire. Alright. Get the reverser button ready. You think you landed on the road? Yeah, it looks like you're over on the road. Looks like Gunner's out in the middle of a field. I'm probably going to land short in the field. Got my hand on the reverser button. Oh, come on. Nose up, nose up, nose up. Oh, I'm way too fast. And I can't afford to go long. Oh, shit. That crosswind killing me. Reverser. I got this. I love the reversers on this thing. Like grabbing a giant e-brake. I shut the reverser off. There it goes. Oh, speaking of the e-brake, that's what I did. I hit the brakes. Is he gonna make it? He's gonna make it. Turn, turn. I gotta stop before the trees. Stall jet. Made it. I got caught just before landing with that little bit of... Oh, not dead. Oh, hell. Well, we'll find out how bad my friggin... Oh no, I don't want that. We'll find out how bad my weather thing is when I get set up here. Bruden's out in the field. Just made the trees. Alright, time to switch to helicopters, guys. Load the second flight plan. Just so you know, you're looking for flight plan 6, National Park 6. Congaree National Park. So we're heading next. Actually, to the park. Crazy flying. No, it looks like bad weather in real. When you see the satellite photo, it looks like shit. So yeah, I think mine was bad. What the hell am I looking for? There it is. It's the closest one to red, isn't it? No, we don't need... Yeah, that should be enough fuel. Pretty straightforward flight. You go up, follow the river, over the park. This is the actual park. It goes from about here to here. It's one of the smaller national parks. It's one of the smallest. It was 2005. And while that's loading, I'm going to let dogs in and out. I'll be right back. Yeah, that looks better. It's raining. Get to the chopper. It's raining. You know what? I think because we're going to the park, I think I want to switch it up to clear weather. for this part of the lake so we can actually see the national park. Love my default weather. Arctic chill. There we go. Am I going to see people in choppers, or are they all going to be in 737s flying around? Hey, I think I see the Raider now. Let me get up closer to you here. Maybe. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No problem. I'm just going to hang out for a minute anyways here. I want to see that. Hey, Gunner, get back in here. I want to see the Raider. See if it shows up now that I switched into a different plane. That might be the longitude causing that. Well, you just left it. SC07. I'm not a Baron. There's a Baron down there. Oh, you're probably seeing me in a Baron because I'm in this Gazelle. Oh, at least I see the Bell 407. This is the closest one to a red airplane, red livery. I like it. Except for this needs to go, and it needs to have the grumpy old bastard squadron right there. There's another Bell. See that one. So maybe it's the longitude that doesn't let me see anything. Yeah, but now you're here in a helicopter. I wanted to see you in a jet. Oh no, you're down there. Let me go turn around. See, I can see you down there. Up, 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 up. Shit. That was me. That's not the helicopter. That was me. That happens when I try to do it from outside the helicopter. Have to be in the... I'm coming. I just want to go down and see. When I try to fly from behind it, it freaks out. I can't keep up with it. It wasn't the helicopter. That was just me bad flying. I don't see it all now. You gotta be shitting me. I see nothing now. I give up, Gunner. I do. I give up tonight. At least I'm seeing helicopters. Some. Now I see nothing with you, but at least I see the helicopters. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, we'll give you a minute to get in with the regular helicopter and then we'll start off. Oh, it sucks. Oh, you reset? Let me turn around and look again. Nope. Yeah, there it is. Finally, there's the Raider. For everybody that hasn't seen the snapshots, there it is. I don't know why there's a tractor trailer going down the grass. There's the Raider. Finally get to see it in the stream. So it must be something with the 401. Or not the 401, for Christ's sakes. It's got to be something to do with the longitude. Because now I'm seeing everything. Get back around. So there's the B-21 Raider. For everybody that's streaming and hasn't seen the pictures in the chat on the Discord. It's another product that'll be out soon. That one should be in a few days. This one soon, trademark. Say it's dead on. It is literally dead on from the front. Anything from behind is pure speculation, but from this angle, we spent hours to make sure we got that thing looking. Well, I didn't. I spent hours with him trying to get the measurements correct from this angle. From a straight on angle, I can see the flaps opening up, the dive brakes. But from the front on angle, it's dead on. We estimated with a 6-foot guy standing underneath it. We spent half the night trying to figure it out, but he did a great job on the model and guessing the rest of it. Absolutely phenomenal work. Can't wait for everybody to be seen in the skies with these. You can land on the wing. The back is, like I said, is pure guess, but he's added some real funky air ducts that if you when you download it, you'll be able to see. Oh, I always crash this thing if I fly from outside the helicopter. Well, I crash every helicopter doing that. So that's the Raider we've been talking about. It's too bad we didn't get to see them in the sky today. That'd have been nice. But shall we get on our way here? Do you want to get in a helicopter, or are you going to fly that? Get some great aerial shots. All right, we're going to start off. One thing with helicopters is a lot of footwork involved. Let's say this national park was in 2007, I believe. It's a newer national park. It's one of the it's one of the younger ones. It's mostly bottomland. That's what it was there to protect. Old growth forest, bottomland. And for those of you who don't know, bottomland is low-level flat land that floods every year, but it's not swamp. It's got some trees in it that are over 500 years old, so they've never been cut. That's why it's called old growth. Some people owned it and managed to preserve it and keep it out of the hands of the lumberers. So it's still original old growth forest. There he is. Gonna go on a bombing run. You'll fix what? Most of what the helicopter's issues are mine. My bad flying. Whoops. Oh, the old growth. Some 500 years old trees would make some beautiful furniture. You ever see that James Bond movie where they go after him with the helicopter with all the blades on it? Saw blades? That's a real thing they use to clear power lines. Oh yeah. I'm not against forestry at all. I live where most of the industry is forestry. The proper management's fine, but it's nice to see them preserve some of the old growth forests. Like I know some old growth cedars are huge and beautiful. And there was some giant hemlocks. It's also cool to have, you know, shit, it grows back. Yeah, that's the best part about forestry is it grows back. When done properly, it's healthy. The forests are actually healthy, super healthy. Like the ranger likes to say, you know, if you don't burn it off, you got to cut it off, because we don't have giraffes up here, and if there's no low growth, all the animals like the deer and stuff starve. And we put out the fire, so you should lumber it just to keep it healthy. No, I absolutely, I live on that balancing act. Every house, all my neighbors' property around me is all forest land. It's all leased to forest companies, and when it's done properly, it's amazing. Just take a working oak. Yeah, exactly. It's worth protecting it. I get that. No, I'm all. Look, I live in a large park where it's forever wild, but I get, and I see the need for protecting areas like this where people can go and see the old growth, because you'll just never get to see trees that are 400 or 500 years old, you know. It's truly amazing to be able to see stuff like that and get in there. And look, we got plenty of land. We don't need to cut down all of it. This is called bottomland. Like I say, it pretty much floods pretty heavy once a year in the spring of the year. And it stays damp, but it's not swamp. You want to cut it all down? Hey, I know where there's a beautiful twisted maple, but it actually has stuff protecting it. Oh, hello. Icarus. Needs a haircut. Reminds me of something. Nome, Alaska had one tree, and then someone ran into it with their car. The one tree in the whole place, somebody hit it. Did you see where somebody got sick of their snowmen? These young kids running over their snowmen with their trucks. So they made a snowman over a giant stump in their yard. You see the truck marks go in and stop dead. Smash the truck all the hell. Well, that was like the stupid rangers out in California. They were fighting over who had the oldest tree. There was 2 different rangers in 2 different zones. It's a type of pitch pine, I think it is. But they were who had the world's oldest tree, and they went back and forth on it. So to prove it, the one guy cut it fucking down so he could count the rings. How can you be such an idiot? You're a ranger. Why the hell would you cut it down? I heard about the hydrant snowman. I didn't see the hydrant one. I know the tree stump one was pretty good. They had a video of the aftermath. You couldn't see the truck and shit, but you just see where the tracks went right up the yard. Boom. We know where Gunner's going. Gunner's going to hunt down the Steelers fan. He's from Pittsburgh. I am getting better at flying these helicopters, but I do have to fly them from the seat. If I'm out back of it, I can't get anything right when I'm behind it. Yeah, people are just idiots. When I'm back, look at how much I pitch the helicopter back and forth and drifts to the right. And I'm freaking terrible when I'm behind it. I'm inside it. I can watch my little lines and my level lines, and still need to be brighter though. It's still hard to see, especially against the forest. Armageddon landing. Gonna check out the cows. That's what those are. Cow barns, dairy cows. And it probably takes every single one of these fields all the way around here to feed those cows. It's probably 150 cows per stretch. At first I wasn't sure about them, but now I like them. They're just hard to see, and you can't see them at all in VR. But they are handy. Here's actually the start of the park once you cross this river here. Came from a farm. I knew way more about the varieties of cattle than I needed to before I was 10. And when you first find out that where veal comes from, veal is all the male cows born in dairy farms. Because they don't produce milk, so they're not needed. Okay, this is officially the national park. See the power lines. Yeah, most people don't realize their veal does not come from a beef cattle farm. It comes from a dairy farm, but it comes from dairy farms. Meat should not be that tender. Well, it's not that old. That's why it's not tender. They're not allowed to leave the little boxes they got for them. They got these little igloo things they tie them up in. So welcome to Congaree National Park. Finally made up my mind that if I ever sell this place and I make as much as I think I'm going to make, fancy MacDonald's now. If I make as much as I think I'm going to make selling this house, I'll have enough to build my house down the Carolinas and still have enough to get a new SUV and a small camper, and I think I'm going to head off and hit all these national parks. I'm going to drive to them all. It's not tough and chewy. It's not satisfying. I'll tell you what, though. Elk is tough and chewy, but man, most venison's not. And then where I want to move to, close to the Smoky Mountains, where we're heading next week. Somewhere on the South Carolina-Georgia border. They're close enough to 4 or 5 major racetracks. I can still play with race cars for fun on the side. I'll be close enough to take like a month and go to Florida and hang out with all my buddies who race down there in the winter. You're in South Carolina? Awesome. Yeah, the Kobe Wagyu beef, the ones they hand massage. South Carolina, Georgia border. I want the mountains. I gotta be up in the mountains. I gotta have my mountains. Whoa, yeah, I forgot about that. Look left and look right. They've got to be set still, but if I fly from the seat, I can fly this thing all day long. I fly from out behind it, and I wreck every time. You know what? I forgot to look up the name of this river. I forgot to look it up, and I don't have my other flight plan thing up. There's Rudin hanging out over there. I'm born and bred in the mountains. Dude, I grew up in the mountains. I've lived in Florida. I've lived in the southern desert. I lived in the northern high desert. I want my mountains. I know that much. And I want mountains where it only snows once or twice a year. I'll live with the threat of tornadoes instead of the threat of massive snowstorms. I'll just put a tornado shelter in and be done with it. What did you do get there? Was there some sort of performance mod for it or something? I didn't even notice. Oh, Icarus found a neat thing that hopefully next Thursday, not this Thursday, next Thursday we're going to be flying some mail along those arrows that are across the country. We're going to be flying those the old mail flights. But the throttles feel weird. Toyota Sequoia, awesome. I'm thinking about the Hyundai. Santa Fe or the smaller one? Probably the smaller one. My parents are on their 5th Hyundai now, and the new one is incredible. The car gets 48 to 50 miles per gallon in the mountains now. That is broken in. The mileage is incredible, and it's not a hybrid, straight gas, which gets great mileage. They got a service plan that covers even all the oil changes and everything up through 10 years or 100,000 miles, whichever comes first. It even covers all the maintenance, all the service and the maintenance. Shit can't go wrong. I've got acreage of swamp in Mars. It's basically a bloodsucker bleeding ground. Hey, there's a place up here that sells medical grade bloodsuckers. They raise them in sterile water and feed them cow blood. For medical use. Maybe you could sell your bloodsuckers. You'll make that bush look... Alright, as long as we got it for Friday. That's all. You throw it in the Discord on the Friday night hangout section when you get one made. Be a Toyota or Lexus, basically it's the same car anyways, just a badge difference. Yep, it's true. And they are still rated the highest for the least amount of breakdowns. Toyota is. The other automotive pet peeve I have is this whole bullshit they feed you with electric cars. Every one of them, you watch every ad. Even watch the one where they're racing that little electric car. Oh, if you plug it in, it'll charge to 80% in just 15 minutes or 10 minutes. It'll charge to 80%. Yeah, but to go to 80% to 100% takes double the time to get to 80% from zero. Yeah, the Toyota required me to bring it in every 6 months, whether it needed it or not. Yeah, you live in a city where there's all kinds of public transportation shit. I live in the middle of nowhere with 20,000 miles a year is nothing. I got to drive 40 miles each way to the store. Yeah, there's definitely a big price difference. Big price difference between Toyota and Lexus. Yeah, that's my other pet peeve is that bullshit they all say, oh, it only takes 15 minutes to charge 80%. But they almost all take twice as much to do that last 20% as it did the first 80%. So if it took 20 minutes, it's going to take 40 more minutes to finish that 20% at the top. 10K in 2 years. 5,000 a year. I do that in one trip to Florida and back. No, that's about 3,500 miles, but see, we're starting to get out of the park. There's starting to be some roads, some houses. So next week, not because I'm sucking up, but we are taking the Twin Navion, is I needed a plane that was fast but could land at a really short runway. So we're taking the Twin Navion next week's flight, and I'm going to try my hand at the Bell helicopter. I've only towed a RAV4 11 years, only 34,000 kilometers on it. Holy shit. I averaged 20,000 miles a year or more, at minimum 20,000 a year, and you can still get 32 valve 350 NASCAR motor in it. Different sim. I can play City Skylines, but all the DLC and really poor code optimized makes it tough on my PC. That sucks. There's only like 2 walking trails in this park. There are no campgrounds. And there are very few roads. I'm starting to think it might play. One thing about Microsoft Flight Sim is you can get it to run pretty smoothly on almost any computer. It's just how much detail you want to have. Yeah, I'm pretty good at converting the miles to kilometers. It's the weight that kills me. The miles I'm good at. The temperatures I'm good at. The weights fuck me all up. Of course, there's a power plant over there. You have to have a power plant near the forest. And now we're getting out of the thing. So welcome to Congaree National Park. Hope everybody enjoyed their slow tour of the beautiful national park along the river, which I didn't write down the name of. I have no idea what you're flying, Icarus, but I'm not seeing it. God damn it, I can't fly from behind the damn plane. I fuck it up every time. Yeah, I average 20,000 a year. And that's in my car. That's not including driving car haulers back and forth to Florida or Georgia or wherever the hell else I end up going. Don't the Brits use Imperial 2 still? Yeah, I'm glad you got it working, because I know you fly it more than I do, Root. So I'm really glad you got it working. Still got the original tires? Holy shit. I put a new set of brakes on every spring. Well, that's because I drive the shit out of a little sports car. But and new tires every other year, except for my track day tires. I get a new set of cast-offs every year. I know people only run like one race on their tires, so they only have one heat cycle in them. So you can grab a set of cast-offs really cheap from them. Go throw them a couple bucks, and they give you a set of cast-off tires. They're just barely. They're good to go play around on a track day with. Charleston, South Carolina. Here's the city here. And my landings still aren't great. I land, as long as I land on the airport property, I'm happy. I'm getting better. Hopefully just alignment. Suspension sucks. We just had to... My dad slammed something pretty hard with the car and we had to get it aligned. Hit a pothole really hard. This Thursday, we're taking the PC-21 back out. It hasn't been out in a while, so we're taking out an old friend. I got a really kick-ass flight up Montana. It's going to be fun. I'm going to see if I can start slowing down now. Maybe I'll be able to stop when I get to the airport. So, left my body for my car for a second or three. Yeah, there's a big railroad terminal here. Good place for it by the airport where it doesn't bother anybody. Hey, there's a circle there. I don't know if I could stop going forward fast enough. This is where I make mistakes. I pull the throttle back too far. So when I finally stop going forward, I'm falling too fast. And then I pitch the nose. Fuck. I did good until it comes time to figure out these landings. Look at Icarus. Look at that shit. I hate you, Icarus. The good thing is now I don't have to try to land there. I can just land in the parking lot and be happy. Oh, Mr. Rep plays. Oh, shit. Damn it. I'm trying to read the chat and land, and I can't land. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'll get there eventually. Good enough. I'm on the airport grounds. I'm happy. Let's turn off that road and it'll be fine. And now, just so everybody knows, in about 40 minutes from now, jump on over. Mr. Brett Plays, I think, is doing some trucking tonight. He'll be on in about 40 minutes. So make sure you go over there and check him out. Make sure you put in Mr. exclamation point Brett. See if it works. See if my guy's drunk tonight or if he's paying attention or not. Look at all you guys. You all suck. Here I am over here. Yeah, I'm happy where I landed. I can at least turn around a little bit. Whoa, shit. Nope. That's right. We're just ending up here. Watching me trying to at least make it look like I know what I'm doing, and failing miserably. Do I get my thing on here? Yeah, sure. Where are you? Full takeoff and landing, full speed. Go for it. Xenon, there's a lot of settings. Go ahead and go for it. I play with mine a lot. Once you get it set where you like it, holy crap. Once you get your settings where you want it, just don't try to have everything up on super. You put things down in like just high instead of ultra, you'll be fine. Oh, this thing is great in VR. You aren't kidding. I fly it a lot in VR. And it makes landing so much easier because you can look down and see where you're at. Oh, you heard the Gazelle is great in VR. It is. I fly it a lot in VR. It's freaking incredible. Got the big wraparound glass. You look down right here, see where the hell you're going to land. I see that. That's nuts. You coming, Vruden? I just want to get a picture here if he gets here. Everybody else making me look bad. Yeah, everything, different things can be different levels. Like you don't need high detail grass if you're in VR. So you can lower the grass down. There's so many settings you don't need. Especially in VR, you want to take all the glare off your windshield, stop all the windshield reflections. Because you don't need them. Shut off motion blur. You don't need that. Anything that, there's all kinds of little settings you can set that you can't even tell in VR that you've changed them. So, it is what it is. But give it a go. There's a lot of great shots you can do with that. A lot of great settings. You'll have a blast. Just give it just go for it. Oh, Ruden's going over there in the city, I think. On that note, guys, I want to thank everybody for flying along. Ruden, Dave, Icarus, Hunter, Gunner. One of these days I'm going to remember that. I have a friend named Hunter, and that's why I keep fucking saying that. Icarus, Gunner, Armageddon, Ruden, the Grumpy Old Bastard Squadron for flying along. I appreciate y'all for hanging out here. Fast Cow in the chat. We had Fast Cow. We had David. Obviously Icarus, Cthulhu Head hanging out. Mr. Xenon, Mr. Replay showed up late, but he showed up, jumped in, said hi. Mr. Xenon Zolisk. This is Zolisk, right? Zolek? Zolek. I'm sorry, screwed that up after all this time. No, we had Mr. Brett Pound showed up. Mr. Gammy Wombat showed up. There's the big old flying wing. I think that just about covers everybody that showed up. Oh, that's right. Mr. Flying Frog showed up for a bit there. Came and hung out for a while. And I think that's everybody. If I missed anybody, hey, I'm sorry. Thanks for coming along. Really appreciate it, guys. Sorry about Sunday. Not much I could do. I had no internet. A little too much snow and no internet. Gonna go sneak peek out here at the parts that you're not allowed to see in real life. Circular exhaust ports to spin it, to cool it. Yeah, that's the ticket. Just showing this off for a second. I do want to thank y'all for showing up. Really appreciate it. Flying along, hanging out in chat, putting up with my shit. So until next time, Thursday, we're going to be taking the PC-20 on out, doing some canyon running, having some fun, low and fast. And we'll do the glider flight. Everybody, Sunday flight will be Saturday because Sunday morning is Christmas. And just not going to do that. So we'll see y'all in the next one, guys. Till then, take care of each other and yourself. And I'm out of here, and I found the right button.